Hey everyone, it's Order of Ehud here again. We're doing another Gran Turismo live stream. Just got off of work and I'm pretty excited because today is a new day for a new set of daily races online. So this should be pretty awesome. Last week was Watkins Glen and Sardinia and Spa. But this week, I have no idea what it's going to be, so this should be pretty awesome. We're going to go to the world map here and go to sport. First thing we're going to do is get right into daily races. And as we can see here, we have Willow Spring International Raceway, Big Willow. Oh my goodness. We have the Nürburgring, good old Nürburgring, for Daily Race B, and Suzuka Circuit for Daily Race C. My goodness, this is going to be awesome, especially with Nürburgring. That is going to be cool. One of the coolest tracks. I don't really want to go to Europe all too much, but Germany is one of those locations, and to go to Nürburgring would be a dream. It really would be awesome. Let's see here. We're just going to check our feed real quick. Go and see if the live stream is working. And it looks like everything is working. Alrighty, so everything should be working properly. I think everything is up to date. So let's check what cars we can drive. So the Firebird Trans Am 78, the Pontiac. Man, I remember when I was young, my parents' car broke down. And so we rented a Pontiac for like 2 months as like a loan car until our car was fixed. And I loved getting picked up from elementary school in the Pontiac Firebird. It was definitely cool. So a really cool car, one of the coolest cars in my opinion. I don't care what anyone says. Let's see what Daily Race C is all about, or B is all about. And with this car, we have basically just G3 or G4 racing, so GR4 racing. That should be really cool. Can pick a myriad of cars from this. I actually have quite a bit of GR4 race cars. We have the Mustang GR4, Jaguar's F-Type, the Toyota 86, such a cool car. In fact, if I do get like a sports car or a coupe or anything like that, I would probably myself, like in real life, I am interested in saving up for a Toyota 86. That would be a dream, and hopefully, you know, a year and a half from now, that can be possible. That would be amazing. Another cool thing, if you're chiming in, watching this live stream, I get my 8 Nm boost kit in today, so it's part of this plan I have to really update and kind of complete my Fanatec DD Pro kit that I got. I'm using this Fanatec DD Pro, 5 Nm of torque, got it off of Amazon, but this also can be, oh, can't connect a network. What happened? Am I online? I think I'm online. I don't know what that was, but that should be really cool. Getting that power supply in and seeing the difference there. It should be a 60% increase in torque, so I should get a much better feel of the road and the cars. After I get this update in a few weeks, I'll get the low cell brake pedals. I'm super excited for getting those, and that's going to be a $300 or so purchase. And then finally, I want to get a G3 or F1 style wheel, and that would complete kind of my Fanatec DD Pro setup, and I'd be just completely done. But I'm probably gonna get the wheel, F1 wheel or G3 racing wheel during Christmas time. That's kind of when I plan on getting that. Let's back out of here, Daily Race C real quick, and go to Suzuka Circuit, or Daily Race B, and go to Daily Race C. And we have here, we can select from Garage, or we can rent an event specified car. And this is G3 style racing. I have a much more G3 style cars, as you can see here. First, I think we're gonna try Daily Race A. I think I've done Willow Springs once in the, when I first got the game like 2 months ago for a race in the campaign. But we're gonna try it out here. 13 minutes, 14 minutes pretty much to try it out. We have quite a bit of color schemes, just solar gold and black with their special editions. Let's go with, ooh, there's white, there's blue. Okay, that was weird. It started me all the way down there, but I think we're gonna go with Berkshire Green. Probably looks pretty cool. I like the color green. So we'll try this out. Never done these races. If you're tuning in, I am a beginning sim racer from the United States, and hope to do my best out there. Alrighty, so we have ourselves the Big Willow. This is definitely in the US, in the Southwest. Let's just go in the chase cam real quick. Oh, this car looks so cool. Whoa, whoa. Almost went off course there for a half second. Never raced on this track except for, like, again, the campaign like 2 months ago. Oh man, we got the Trans Am here. Oh yeah, this should be a fun race. I can see it now, just 10 to 15 cars all neck and neck right here. Yeah, this should be good. This should be a fun week. We have Nürburgring, what's not to love, and Suzuka Circuit, which can be pretty crazy on that first turn. It's always crazy on Suzuka Circuit on the first lap. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely going to have to learn these turns and dial them in. Man, this is like driving through the Mojave in real life. You guys ever been to the Southwest, the US? Oh man. Let's see what we can do here. It's really just a very, oh, hold it together, hold it together. Oh my gosh. Almost swerved off the road there. Not the fastest car. I mean, we're barely hitting over like 110 miles an hour. And that's a 1:38 lap time for our first ever lap. Ooh, this is like a great drifting track actually. If you know how to drift, that would have been a great time to do it. Looks like I'll get a better lap time, hopefully, on this one, if I just keep up the pace. it together. Oh, buddy. Man, compare this to Daily Race A for last week in those Red Bull Junior cars. This car just feels like it's so slow. But the cool factor is definitely there. Let's go into the cockpit. Oh, man. If I had my VR2 headset on right now, this would look insanely nice inside the cockpit. Ooh, buddy. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, no. I just flew off the edge. Bro, where did I go? what the hell? How did that happen? Let's restart. Let's go to retry, bro. What the heck was that? I think I flew out of the map. That was crazy. I wish I was in third person for that. Alright, we got 9 minutes until our first ever race for this week. Just started doing live streams last week. Been having a blast doing this type of content, and it's really fun meeting new people, having them chime in. Hopefully, any of you are watching. I think I might have nobody watching, but when these daily races start, usually they see my chat to head over to my YouTube channel, and hopefully we end up facing each other, which has happened a few times, and it's been awesome meeting new people like that. Alrighty, let's get around this bend. Slow down. I noticed this turn you can actually slow down kind of near the end. Oh no. Dude, I flew up. I got some air on that. Let's retry again. Let's take it easy. I can definitely beat that 138 lap time by at least 4 to 5 seconds, get it down to 133, and I think we're golden. We'll have a good qualifier to get us in a top position. And if anybody's watching, you know, you can chime in the chat, see if the audio's good, see if everything's sounds good on your end. I know that sometimes I'm still trying to figure out the OBS studio functions. Oh man, you know, I was in a Facebook Gran Turismo group, and one guy posted, what type of cars would you like to see in the game? I'd really like to see in Gran Turismo them add Kias, so that would be really cool. Also as well, I'd like to see, oh my goodness, I almost spun out. I'd also really like to see Acuras and Lexuses, especially Lexus. Really good Japanese car companies. I think Kia is South Korea. But, oh no. Man, I gotta lock in on this one. Cars can just swerve like crazy. Let's increase our torque, actually, or our traction control up to, I want to do 3. I think that's going to be good. And then we'll retry again. So let's try this again and see how well we do. I really am excited for this week's daily races and trying to perfect each of these tracks. I think it's fun when you're doing it with other players across the world, because it does bring some real levels of skill involved, and knowing there's not really any AI involved. It's you and your skills and other players, and I love it. It's very competitive, and most of the community I've noticed on Gran Turismo is one of the best gaming communities out there. Everybody just wants to dap each other up and have everybody get better, whereas some communities, it's, you know, death threats and hard R's, and you're like, what the heck did I get myself into? But Gran Turismo's community is one of the most wholesome communities, in my opinion. Oh man, that's terrible. Alrighty, we're gonna get this down we're gonna beat our lap time. We have 5 minutes until race starts. I think after this race, I'm gonna do daily race B on Nürburgring, and then daily race C over on Suzuka Circuit, which should be pretty fun. Alright, that was a good turn. I noticed the car kind of wants to slide, so you gotta really watch for those brakes and not brake late or turn your wheel aggressively, because you will spin. I do have, again, traction control settings are at 3. They were at 2. Oh, kind of went out. See, right there I gotta watch out. Spun out last time there. I am literally... Oh, no, 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 no. Get back in it, get back in it. And I just got passed by my previous lap. Gotta watch out for those spins. Hopefully everything's all good on my end. We still got another attempt to go around the lap of the track and hopefully get a better qualifier, because I don't think I'm going to beat my first one. Ooh, can we catch up? Can we pass him? No, 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 no. Oh, learning the tracks, man. Never done this track before. Alrighty, let's try this out. This should be fun. We got 3 minutes until race starts. It is currently like almost 9 in the morning. I know some of you guys across the pond really love Gran Turismo. I know most YouTubers that play this game, they seem to be from the UK. So a lot of you guys in the UK, it's probably like 1 or 2 in the morning where you're at, sometime in the afternoon. Here, the sun has just started to rise. Let's see here. Let's get around this bend. We're doing good on this one. And right here is where you want to turn. You don't want to turn really. There we go. Oh, don't swerve. This is a much better lap if I can hold it together. Oh yeah, I'm going to get a much better time. Hopefully this gets me a better qualifier position in the race. Don't want to be in last. I want to get into at least the top 5. You know, with top 5 you have a more realistic chance of hitting podium. And then when we hit podium at least once today, hopefully, pop out the champagne. Let's see here, around this last turn. Ooh, ooh. Let's get up there. Let's go. Oh, it's a much better time. We're gonna hit what? I was hoping 133. I thought the track ended there. 137, so 1 second better than my previous lap. Ooh, ooh. Oh my goodness, it is Need for Speed right now. That's really gonna do it actually, because I don't even have enough time to complete this track. So let's go back into the menu. And we have here, we're gonna exit here. And hopefully we see some awesome fans and people coming into the live stream, getting more people to know about Gran Turismo. Again, most people in the US, they know about, especially if they're not a PlayStation person, they know about things like Forza, they know things like NASCAR games and stuff like that. But you don't see a lot of live streamers talk about Gran Turismo, and it's the best racing game, in my opinion. Um, but let's see who we got here. We got some. Ooh, it looks like I placed top 4. Oh no, there's people loading in. I'm gonna be in like the way back. I'm gonna be in like 9th or 10th place. But we got some Brazilians, some Americans here. This should be pretty good. This should be fun. We got 1 Canadian, Colombians, a lot of Americans, of course. Man, this should be fun. I am excited. We have like 15 seconds until the match begins. My driver rating is D. My sportsmanship rating is S. So pretty much top tier. Hopefully I can get a better driver rating. This should be pretty fun. Hope everyone has a clean race, a good race. Good luck to everybody in the lobby. We're gonna do this and try our best here. Alrighty. Here at Willow Springs in the middle of the Southwest US. We have Miguel Martinez, the Brazilian, the Portuguese speakers. Aleo in 3rd. Old Fart Racing is in 2nd. That's a beautiful name. You know, I'm honored to be in a race with a guy named Old Fart Racing. Really am. Alright. This looks awesome. I love these cinematic scenes here. They should add way more cinematic shots like this in every daily race. I wish it was like the Nations Cup, where every scene, every race, even the daily races, had like really interesting cinematic openers. Alright, we're starting 7th. I'm in the middle of the pack. The pressure is on. I feel like I'm gonna mess up because I just don't have enough practice on this. Ooh, oh my goodness. First turn is good, but I got 8 catching up. Oh my goodness. I love how there's air balloons in the map. That's so cool. Alrighty. Oh, a lot of cars turning. A lot of dust picking up. Getting a little closer to the rest of these cars. It is a hot mess over here at Willow Springs. Oh, and a guy hits the dirt, the Brazilian, out for the count. Now I got 6th place, but I have that Canadian riding right up on my ass, and now he is parallel. Hopefully me and him have a good race, a clean race. He's holding it together. He's definitely on controller. No doubt, in my mind. Ooh, and I got ahead. Stayed strong. And I'm going way off the circuit. Don't spin. Don't. Oh, and I spun. I went so far off the track. It just. Oh my gosh, bro. What is happening? This is crazy. I'm still in 9th. How am I not last? That was like a terrible turn on my behalf. I still got a chance, though. Okay. Might not get 1st place unless they all mess up there. Ooh. Dude, this daily race is going to be so fun to try to perfect it for the remainder of the next week. This is going to be great. And I don't know why they call them daily races. They should call them weekly races. But I guess the Nations Cup kind of is the weekly race. So I attempted my first Nations Cup a couple days ago, and then a huge storm came over my house and shut my power off. Check out that live stream if you want. Wasn't doing too good, but it sucks when you're on the 27th lap out of 30 on Green Valley Highway. That guy just hit the dirt. Yeah, it sucks when you're on the 27th lap and your power just cuts off doing a live stream. But hopefully we can get around the bend, make some gains here. I'm right behind the fellow American PJ Ducks. He's holding his car steady. I wouldn't be surprised if he's on a wheel. I think having a wheel is incredibly fun. Ooh. See, that's what I did. Swerved way off to the left and then lost control. Catching up to PJ Ducks, though. I think I might overtake him right on the turn or be right behind him. I have that acceleration off that turn. Ooh, ooh. I almost back-ended into him. Let's get this turn. Perfect turn, perfect turn. Foot off the gas for a half second. Back on the gas. Oh, that was glorious. And we're ahead of PJ Ducks. Get around this bend. Oh, PJ Ducks swerving. My goodness gracious. Oh, hit the brakes. I do not want to hit the dirt. I think PJ Ducks has the better acceleration off that turn. Get around this bend here. Oh my gosh, he is right on my ass. He is like the freaking spectered ghost. PJ Ducks, he is holding strong. I like the tenacity. Now this turn right here, this bend, can really get some good speeds, hitting 117 miles an hour. And foot off the gas right here because it really does bend in. Perfect. Starting to learn this track a little bit better. PJ Ducks, right on my my ass. All right. Slow it down, slow it down. Got 4 out of 6 laps. We're actually catching up to Pop Pop, who's in 6th place. So it won't be too long until we are behind him. Ooh, I'm just edging it out ahead of... Oh my gosh, we are having an amazing race, PJ and I. I don't even care about 6th or 5th. Me and PJ are just going to battle this one out. Oh! Oh! No! No! Oh, no! And we went off track. PJ hitting that lead ahead of us. Oh, man, that sucks. And we're actually in the same position we started at, so I'm not going to gain anything from this race. Hopefully my safety rating isn't bad either. Next week, I really hope there is hypercars again. Hypercars are so fun. I love racing in hypercars. It's just the funnest time ever. If any of you are wondering or tuning into the live stream, I do play NASCAR 25 and I do play F1. And quite a few other racing games. I can't wait for Forza Horizon 6 to come out, but that's more of a arcade game. You know, it's like 80% arcade, 20% sim. Then Gran Turismo is like 80% sim, 20% arcade. You know, that's kind of how I view it. All games are arcade games. There's no simulator game, but there is games that are more like sims than arcade, right? So there's always a ratio with arcade to sim balance. I would say Gran Turismo is in that more of 80% simulator, 20% arcade thing going on. Let's get around this turn. You know, it really sucks I spun out there because me and PJ were having a great time. We were holding many laps together. And I don't think anybody is going to swerve out now. Get around this bend. Get around the corner. And again, this is lap 5 out of 6. So we have just one more lap after this. Get around here. After this race, we will head on over to Daily Race B, and then we will hit Daily Race C after Daily Race B. And get a lay of the land, so to speak, of the cars we'll be able to use and the tracks themselves. Nürburgring should be really fun. I'll probably spend most of my time racing on Nürburgring. I know I might be, butchering the pronunciation, but I don't speak German. Most people I know just call it Nürber for shorthand. Getting around this bend here. I love that there is hot air balloons on this track here. It's really cool to see those flying around. Brings a lot of detail into the environment that we're racing in. Personally, I'd probably never do a hot air balloon unless I had a parachute strapped on my back. Then I would do it. Then I would know if this thing's going down, I ain't going down. Okay, I'm gonna hit that parachute and land on my ass in the middle of the rocky ass desert. Let's see here. Gonna get around the bend. So that one lap really messed me up there. I really wish I didn't swerve off, and especially that first lap too. But it is a good learning experience because I have never raced this track except for like once months ago in the campaign against AI, which was much easier. Never raced in this car. I don't even think I have this car collected. Okay, so I don't even have a Pontiac in my collection inventory. Alrighty, so 7th place out of what, 11? We have 3 DNFs. Old Fart did not finish the race. Man, I was really hoping for Old Fart to win this one. But the Brazilians come out on top. Miguel Martinez and Ileo Eliasinho. I don't even know. I don't speak Portuguese, man. But they came out on first with the Colombian in third. So the South Americans making sure they take the podium on this daily race for Daily Race A. Really cool. And I already have a driving marathon thing. That's awesome. So before we go into Daily Race B, we can check out Daily Race, or we can check out what we have there. So that's pretty cool. Let's back out of here. Yeah, we tried our best. My sportsmanship rating went up, which is always nice. But props to the Brazilians and the Colombian for hitting podium. You guys did great in that race. Hopefully we can race again. Before we start our Daily Race B session, let's check what we can win off the ticket wheel. So we have this right here. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna get like a milli. Oh no, 10,000, bro. Oh man, you gotta love it. That's Gran Turismo for you. Oh yeah. Alrighty. So we got an extra 10,000K. I can't complain. Beggars can't be choosers. So let's go back into sport mode here. And let's get this cracking. We have Suzuka Circuit, Nürburgring. Oh man, Nürburgring is going to be so fun. I have 14 minutes until deadline. So yeah, what is the deadline for Suzuka Circuit right now? Yeah, not even 9 minutes until entry. So we're going to select from Garage. And actually, before I do that, let's look at ranking boards and go to global rankings. So it looks like a lot of people are using the Atenza and the G70. Yeah, a lot of people are using the Atenza right now. Some guy did it with a 458 Italia Alfa Romeo, I think that is. Or no, that's a Japanese car, is it? I don't know. But who's on top? A Frenchman? Is that the France flag or is that the Dutch flag? No, the France flag is down here. So that's like what, the Dutch flag? I don't know, something like that. Atenza, YouTube Tidgney, man, Tidgney. How are you gonna put D and G and N all next to each other, bro? That's so hard to pronounce. Tidgney? Man, I'm fucking it up for you, man. All right, enough nonsense. Before I start this race, I'm gonna make sure I can stream this on Discord. So let me put in my Discord here, if I can find it. Ah, there's Discord. And we're going to go into... We're going to make a room. Yeah, we're going to make a room. And then go to politics. And then after we go to that, we will we'll mute myself, go and share your screen. We can go to devices and go to the gaming, and hopefully this works. Oh, maybe it didn't work. And let's try to disconnect. And man, I wonder, how do you stream? Let's see here. Streaming on Discord and on YouTube at the same time. That's always fun. Technology, man. I'm still trying to learn it all. Let's see here. We're gonna go with share your screen. And we'll go to hopefully Elgato 4KS. Let's see if that works. Probably won't. Yeah, we'll have to learn eventually how to stream on Discord as well, so we can kind of increase the viewership of the people here. But I guess we'll back out of Discord and just do a YouTube live stream for now. And we only have 10 minutes left until we get this ready. So GR4 racing on Nürburgring. This should be really, really fun. They're using an Atenza, but you know what? I think I'm going to try out the GR486 because this car is just awesome. We're going to need to buy racing mediums, which I don't have, so we're going to purchase those. And then we'll change the car. back to, oh, we'll edit car settings, put on those racing mediums. Now we are ready to go. How many laps are in this? Number of laps is 5 laps. Okay. So that should be interesting. All right, this should be fun. This should be really interesting. We're going to hit the Nürburgring and do our best. We're going to hit our qualifying times, and hopefully we don't destroy ourselves in the process. Take a hit from the trusty Geek Bar. And we'll try this out. Oh my gosh, that is a sharp turn to start off. Alright, yeah, this is going to be nice. And this Toyota is just one of the most beautiful cars you can ever drive, in my opinion. I love the Toyota 86 and the GR 86, and they're just so cool. So let's try it out and see how well we can do here. Oh my goodness, that is a sharp turn. Ooh, buddy. Gonna have to learn this track and really get it down. Hopefully I can get a half decent qualifying time. And hopefully I end up in like 7th or something like that or above in my starting position. I don't want to be way in the back. Hopefully if I'm way up in the front that would be great. But I know that I'll probably not get the first place qualifier time. I've only been in the first place position once, and that was last week at Sardinia at Daily Race A, where I got a really good lap time compared to some other people. But we're going to try this one out. Oh my goodness, we hit that really wide. If we can really perfect on those turns and hit those apexes, I think we will definitely improve on our next lap. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's see what we can do. This is a sharp turn right here. Didn't want to overdo it. I want to get at least some sort of qualifier on this first one, and then we will go faster in the second try. Alright, we got this going. We're about to finish the lap here. Now it's just seeing if we can not crash. Good acceleration off that turn. I've never raced this track before, so this is all brand new to me. Our final was 2 minutes 18 seconds, so I think we can cut that down quite a bit. There we go, we are up ahead. If I can hold this position, I will get a much better lap time. Ooh, don't swerve, don't swerve. I almost went into oversteer there. So hopefully we can hit this. Oh, buddy. Alrighty, that's what I'm talking about. We are way up ahead for our previous lap time, probably about a second or so ahead. I notice these turns are very sharp turns, so you really want to hit that brake and then hit the acceleration when you're coming out of the turn. Some of these turns, like this one, you can kind of just put your foot off the pedal and you'll get a good angle to accelerate out. And then here, again, where the turn gets pretty sharp, you're going to have to make sure you hit those brakes. I do not have load cell brake pedals yet. I plan on getting those in like maybe a few weeks up to a month from now. I just got a PSVR 2, so I got it from my friend, so I got to pay him off. And you know, I bought a PSVR 2 headset off him for $250, so got to pay him off. He's letting me borrow them for now, and I told him I really like it, so I'm going to keep it. And I don't know how to stream yet with PSVR 2, and I'm kind of afraid to use it more because I do get pretty sick after like an hour of racing in it. But it's just so crazy because of how good it is. Alright, 2:16. We actually cut down our lap time by pretty much 2 seconds almost. That's a lot better. Ooh, I'm about to hit over, and I just smacked in some cones. Let's retry here. Alright, my record right now is 2 minutes 16 seconds. We can hopefully get this down maybe another second before qualifiers end. It should be a fun time. If you are joining the live stream, please let me know if audio quality and game quality audio is up to snuff, if there's an echo or anything like that, or it sounds weird. Let me know, alright, because I have no idea if it sounds good. I did a few test live streams. Sometimes there can be configuration issues when it starts to actually stream. Let's get around this bend here. I'm going to be trying the Toyota 86. I know the meta car for this is the Atenza, but I don't have the Atenza. I haven't bought it. And I only have like 7 or 8 GR4 cars. We're going to go into, oh man, that race wheel in the GR86 looks cool. Holy cool. Man, cockpit in the 86 is awesome. And then the VR is really cool because you can just look around, all around you inside of the car and the cockpit, and it's like, it looks pretty darn real. I mean, other than some slight motion blur and out of focus spots, like, if they make a PSVR 3, they can really make this game pop even more so. My favorite cam though is this one right here, this front face cam. This one is probably the best one I use for lap times and actually seeing corners the best. See, I'm already catching up to my previous car just by switching to this camera. And, you know, I spoke way too soon, hitting the gravel. What do we got? 2 minutes, 3 seconds. I don't think I have enough time. We're going to back out and then just wait for this match to start. See what the leaderboards are real quick. Ranking board. If we go to global ranking. Again, these are the global rankings. A lot of people using the Atenza. The G70 for 7th and 8th best lap times. And these guys are getting 2 minutes, 3 seconds. That's insanely good. They even have replays on some of these, I think. But yeah, that's really good lap time. Alrighty, we're going to back out here and go into the wait. I think we have a minute 49 seconds until the race starts. Man, this should be awesome. If you are just joining the live stream, let us know what your favorite car is. Mine personally is the Toyota GR86. But I'm going to be racing in the Toyota 86 today, so we'll put my favorite car to the test. 10 seconds until race starts. Let's get it done. I am from the Americas, so I am racing against other people from North and South America. Let's see who we got here. All right, this is cool. We got a Canadian up top. We got an American, some Brazilians. I see one Argentinian inside the race. So this should be freaking awesome. Let's scroll all the way down. So yeah, we got a few Canadians. This is a good mix here of an American server. So we got a pretty healthy mix of Brazilians, Americans, some Canadians in there, one lone Argentinian. But everything should be good. My starting position is 10th. I have a sportsmanship rating of S tier, and my driver rating is D. I want to get my driver rating up, hopefully to C. That would be great. Because I want to get out of these lower lobbies. I want to become a better driver. And of course, I'm going to have to learn manual. And I think I'll learn manual. I'm going to spend the next 10 hours after this live stream. I'm going to spend just learning manual and ingraining that muscle memory into my head. Because manual will be better. Alrighty, the race is starting in the white Toyota 86. Man, that car looks so nice. Yeah, we're off. The race has started. I've got a bunch of cars behind me. I got the Argentinian in front of me, the Brazilian behind me. Hopefully we have a good race here. Ooh, a little bit of bumper cars. A little bit of bumper cars. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to nudge you there, Mr. Argentinian. The Brazilian kind of messed me up a little bit. His ghosting kind of impaired where I should brake. Oh, and we have an American. He just swerved off this road. A lot of cars are ghosting right now. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Holy moly. This is insanely cool. I love this game. Alrighty, let's get up ahead. Slow it down, slow it down. Argentinian, his tires are smoking. Something's happening. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, and the Canadian gets nudged by the Argentinian. I'm going to pass him. I'm going to get that better acceleration off the turn. And I am now in 11th place. Get around there and hit that. Oh, the Canadian is playing a little dirty. He's trying to just nudge me. And that was a good takeaway off that turn, getting some space away from me and that Canadian. I'm going to be as far away from him as I humanly can. Whoa, and he just ghosted into my vehicle. I think he's still right behind me. This is still a good race. Everybody's pretty close up. I'm about to pass this American here. Get right past him. Whoa, whoa, and I just got smacked by the fellow American. That is lame. I hope he gets a penalty after that, because that was definitely penalty worthy. And now I am in dead last, which is not looking good. But then again, I've never raced on this version of Nürburgring. I guess this is I don't know what GP stands for. Does that stand for Grand Prix? I have no idea. But hopefully some cars mess up, and I can catch up here to the rest of these cars. Almost overshot that turn for a second. Let's get around the bend. I actually really like this race. Even though I'm in dead last, I'm learning this track and I really like it. I like the sharp turns. I like the setting, the area. It looks nice. Look around, stands. This is cool. All right. Oh, and we have a car that swerved off the track, and he has. I think he left. I think he just dipped. Oh no, he's still in the game. Someone else left. Someone else left, and. All right, let's get up ahead. We are quite a bit a ways behind the rest of the cars. I want to get back up close to them, make this race a little bit more interesting. I'm going to be way in the back here. We're going to hit those brakes, accelerate out the turn, and accelerate again. Yeah, I'm starting to get a hang of these turns. Again, I just need more and more practice. Practice does make perfect. And when it comes to Gran Turismo, that is a requirement. And this is where the American kind of T-boned me on the side. I thought that was incredibly dirty. I don't know how he did not get a penalty out of that. But I thought that was wild to not get a penalty. Alrighty, let's see what my lap time here was. 2:19. Not good. Let's try to catch up to the rest of these cars. We're in lap position 3. So I know I keep overshooting that turn. I'm going to have to, on lap 4, really make sure I can dial that in. It would be nicer if I did have load cell brake pedals, because then I can really feel the vibrations on the road with my feet and get an idea of the feel of the brakes. I just have standard Fanatec pedals, so it's just kind of push down and hope for the best. Around this turn here. I have that car, Barn Dog. He's right behind me. Not right behind me, but about 2 seconds behind. And I'm starting to see the Argentinian stall. That means I am getting a little faster and catching up to these guys. Around this bend right here. Take a right. Not too shabby. And Arndog is catching up. So let's make sure we catch some distance up to Stawn. And on this next turn, it's going to be very important that we dial it all in. And there is a yellow flag on the field. That means there is a crash. Arndog is catching up, slowly but surely. But then again, we're both catching up to the rest of these cars. That was a 2:17 second lap time. That's much better than all the other laps that we've done. And that was a much better turn with some acceleration to boost. Oh, no, 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 no. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh my gosh. How did we hold that together? Oh my gosh. Dude, my car was drifting. Yeah, I'm going to get passed by Arndog now. Me and him are pretty much neck and neck. Yeah, me and him are neck and neck right now. This is a race between me and Arndog. Oh, I just got smacked. I'm still in it. I think I got a better acceleration off that turn, though, from Arndog. Arndog might have given me the boost I needed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I did. Alright, sweet. And none of us got penalized. So that's just a small little bump. Well, a medium to small little bump. It could have been way worse. Let's get up ahead here. That was a better sector time. Alrighty, let's try this. We are getting closer up to Stan. That was sketchy. I was at probably one tire actually touching on the track still. Whoa! Oh, and he helped me drift into the turn. Arndog, you're just helping me, man. You're just... Bro, you're making me go faster. 217, 240. That was the fastest lap yet. My gosh. And we're getting really close up to the Argentinian now. He's actually within striking distance for a lap. So maybe me and Arndog can team up a little bit and go after this Argentinian and see if we can really catch up to him. That'd be great if I could. Ooh, almost went into an oversteer there. Alrighty, let's see what we can do. And Arndog. We are near the last place positions, but again, I'm learning. I am a new player, and I don't think I've ever raced on this track, ever. It's Arndog right behind. I'm going to be able to still remain ahead of Arndog. Up here, we can really get some speeds. I definitely have a decent distance now away from Arndog. I'm actually closer to this Argentinian player, so we have caught up a little bit. Either we were going faster or Stan has been going a little slower, and the truth is it's probably a bit of both. On this final lap, I don't think I will get an improved driver rating sportsmanship rating out of this. There were a few bumps and dings here in this race. Didn't get penalized, but my starting position I think was 7th, and I'm going to end up 10th, which isn't the best. But Arndog kept up, man. Me and him were having a good time. Alrighty, that's the end of the race. Could have been worse. Could have been way, way worse. But that was the first attempt at Daily Race B. So that wasn't too bad. See us race at Orda Vihud on YouTube. So that was fun. Let's see my rating. Yeah, my driver rating went down, but my safety rating went up. And at this point, I need my driver rating to go up, not my safety rating. My safety rating is already incredibly high. So that was an interesting race, no doubt. Now let's check out Daily Race C. Daily Race C. We're going to check the leaderboards, see what people are using on this one. It looks like the 911 GT3R is the most popular with the Supra. It's actually a good mix of cars here, so it doesn't look like the meta car for this map has been established truly yet, but it seems to me that the 911 GT3R is kind of the preferred one in this race. So I think I'm going to use the 911 GT3R. That is such a fun car. And it's already ready to go. So we have racing mediums, racing hards. Let's see. Requirement type, you have to use racing hard tires and racing medium tires. You have to fuel up at least twice. And tire wear. Let's see here. Just reading all of this information. Car settings, brake balance is partially allowed. Okay. DR affected, yes. SR affected, yes. Minimum number of pit stops, none. Okay, so actually there is no minimum requirement. You don't even have to pit for this race. Of course, people will. But let's see, fuel consumption rate and tire wear rate. So I guess you do have to do a pit stop, but it says here minimum number of pit stops, none. Okay, so I'm a little confused here. I'm still trying to learn these daily races for the C-Class daily races. Entry period isn't for another 8 minutes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's cool, I guess. We're going to have to wait at like a whole 8 minutes for this. Let's check out what's going on in the live stream here. And then we'll go to Discord, I guess. We'll take this time to go to Discord and see if we can get the live stream from YouTube set up. Let's see here. We do have this live. And we got one person watching. 2 people maybe. This should be pretty fun. If you are watching, put in the chat anything you want to say. I love seeing chat comments. You know, something like your favorite car. What would you like to see in Gran Turismo 7? What would you like to see in the future Gran Turismo 8? I know there's been some, especially in the past year, of hiring for coders and stuff like that and whatnot. Alrighty, so let's go to Discord. I'm gonna go into, it's funny, I'm gonna go into a politics and religion server. We're gonna do a Gran Turismo live stream. So let's go to, oh man, where is it? Where are you? Let's go to join to create, and we will go to the Discord room, and we will share our screen. Oh, my screen actually isn't showing up on the live stream for Discord, so that's a little weird. Wonder why that is. Probably something to do with all of the equipment I got attached into my camera. Let's see here. Stream quality. Change stream. Entire screen, devices. Oh, this is so tiresome. I guess it won't work for Discord. I guess not. So, whatever. We'll go back to the YouTube screen. So we'll try this out and hopefully everything goes well. Alrighty. So hopefully everything turns out If anybody is wondering, I also have been playing recently the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 ports that just released on PS5. Man, it's really is the good old days in those lobbies. You know, I first lobby I entered for multiplayer in Black Ops, bro. Death threats and hard R's just being thrown around everywhere. Okay, it's the good old days of 2010 for Call of Duty with these ports. Super funny stuff. But I mostly do racing games and stuff like that, so you'll see me. Let me move my channel down a little bit. Oh, I got 5 people watching now. That's kind of cool. Oh, just 2 watching now. Just 2 watching. But this should be pretty fun. We're going to, we got 2 minutes until entry period starts for Daily Race C at Suzuka Circuit. I'm waiting patiently. I want to get Daily Race A tried out. I've already done that. Daily Race B, tried that. And Daily Race C, I tried that as well. And those were all super, super fun. First, let's go to my stats. As you can see here, I have 2 actual wins in online. Very proud of myself. Very proud. So that was awesome. My driver rating is D, so pretty low, but it's really hard as a new player, especially someone who's never played racing games until like the last 3 months. In fact, I hadn't played a racing game in years, probably over a decade, until Forza Horizon 6 came out, which is more arcade sim, and it made me fall in love with cars all over again. That game is a gateway drug to get you back into racing games, and it took off from there. I learned about Gran Turismo, learned about F125, and other racing games like NASCAR 25, and I just fell in love with racing games so much that I spent thousands of dollars on a racing rig. Okay, so this is a Fanatec DD Pro with a 5 Nm wheelbase, which is cool because today, yes, today, I get an upgraded 8 Nm power base supply, and that should really help increase the authenticity and feel of the wheel on the road. It increases the wheelbase power by like 60%. And what's even better, I got it for 50% off because there is a deal on Fanatec's website right now to get the 8 Nm power supply cord for like $60 US, which is an incredible deal. So if you guys haven't seen that, you have a Fanatec DD Pro, check that out because I'm pretty sure that's a deal you can't really pass up on. On top of that, I want to get low cell brake pedals. It is incredibly, I wouldn't say incredibly expensive, but it's like 2/3 of my paycheck. So I gotta wait maybe a month from now, save up and buy that, because I don't want to put really a lot of money on my credit card or anything like that. I got other stuff I bought and I'm paying that off, and I don't want to add hundreds of more dollars onto my credit card bill statement. Let's see here. Let's stop jibber jabbing. We're going to select from garage. It looks like entry period has finally happened. We're going to go with the 911 GT3R 2022 version. Okay, let's do it. That sounds great. I'm just waiting for this to kind of put me into the lobby, and then we'll do a qualifying time trial. Hopefully that pans out for us. First, we're going to go to car settings. We are already on racing mediums, so that's not bad. All right, let's try this out. Hopefully we do a good qualifier. Holy crap, what the fuck? I just did the craziest 180 spin I've ever seen. Whoa, whoa, what am I hitting? What am I hitting, bro? Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Oh, this is gonna be super fun. Oh man, I just crashed. So we gotta be real slow around this turn for Suzuka Circuit. Now I understand what that guy was talking about when this first turn on Suzuka Circuit is an absolute minefield. I can already see it now. Alrighty, we're getting some good speed though out of that first turn. Once you hit that first turn, it is a straight shot to speed. Hopefully we can hit up to 150 miles per hour. Let's get this. Ooh yeah, baby. Let's go. I'm on traction control 2. Oh my goodness, you can hear those tires screeching. Holy moly. Alrighty. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now I'm remembering Suzuka Circuit. Oh no. And I'm gonna spin. I'm gonna spin. Yeah. You are? Aww. It's the CSL Elite V version 2 pedals. Yeah, that should be it. Click on it. Let me ask ChatGPT real quick what the pedals are. I know it's CSL Elite. One is compatible. Since you have Gran Turismo DD Pro on PS5, the best compatible upgrade is the CSL Elite Pedals version 2. Yeah. You're gonna buy it for me. You don't have to. You want to. I saw my view count go up by 1. Does it sound okay? Does the audio sound fine? Oh yeah? I think you're a cutie. Well, that was my amazing wife. She apparently wants to buy me the CSL brake pedals. She is such a sweetheart. I really love her to death. One day maybe we'll have a live stream of her trying to race in Gran Turismo and put her beside the cockpit seat. I do plan on getting for her one day maybe a Logitech or a Moza wheel. I think she would really like that. Oh! Let's get a better lap time here for these qualifiers. That turn was awesome. Oh, I'm gonna overshoot it. I just saved it. Oh my goodness, James Bond stuff right there. That's James Bond. Going around the bend. You can hear those tires screech. We're gonna get around the corner here. There we go. Ooh, this track is gonna be awesome. I think Daily Race see it's going to be really fun. I have 8 minutes until qualifiers, and I got to find where the ramp is, though, to actually do a pit stop. So I got to make sure I keep my eye out for that pit stop location. Get around here. Ooh, not the best turn there. Kind of had to hit the brakes. And we are hitting top speeds of up to 150 plus miles an hour by this point. Very nice, very nice. I like these turns. Ooh, we're gonna have to slow way down. That turn can be quite hectic. Oh my goodness. I'm back around the bend. We're gonna get a much better lap time. 2 minutes and 11 seconds. I think we can beat that. We can definitely surpass that. Still trying to find where I actually do my pit. I think I passed it right there where the finish line was. Go right around here. Oh, a little bit in the grass, but we managed to hold. Go around the bend. Oh my goodness gracious. We are holding it. We are holding the line down. Oh, this is going to be a much better lap time than before. I don't even see my previous... Yeah, he's way behind. Probably about 2 seconds behind me. Hit that turn. Hit that turn. That's probably the sharpest turn besides the beginning one on this track. Let's get around the bend here. Lovely. Very clean. There we go. Still got massive distance ahead of my previous lap time. So this is going to be a much better lap. I just got to hold it together. 143, that's what I'm talking about. Hit that acceleration. If anybody wondering, I do play F1 25 and NASCAR 25. So I can't wait to play those games and share them with you. But I mostly play Gran Turismo. I think it just has everything that I'm looking for in a game. 2:07, that is in a much, much better lap time. Hopefully we can pick it up and get an even better one. If I can get a qualifying position that lands me in like the 8th or 7th spot above, that will make me feel confident in hopefully reaching the podium. If you start way off in the back, it's going to be very, very hard for you to get podium. That's why you practice on these qualifiers, so you can get a good fighting chance in those positions. Ooh, very nice. Man, this track is awesome. I love Suzuka Circuit. Daily Race C is where it is at. Ooh, I almost went over the track. Hold it together. We are ahead. We can get a better lap time. Go around here. Hit that prime acceleration. That just gave us an extra acceleration away from our previous car's lap time. We have about 3 minutes 47 seconds until the qualifiers end and the race begins. Let's get around here. Ooh, buddy. So this should be good. hitting top speeds. Nice. That's a 1 second lap time better than my previous one. Over 1 second. Slow it way down right here. Get around the bend. And then accelerate out of the turn. This is going to be a much better lap time. 2:06. Just shaved a whole second off. That is really good. We have time for one more race, one more lap, for these qualifiers. Can we get a better qualifier? We are ahead of my previous car, so maybe we can. If I keep up, get the good angles. Ooh, you can hear those tires screech. This is going to be a really fun race. I can't wait to meet my opponents from all across the Americas. Oh, and the car just passed me. How slow was I going? Oh, no. Oh, bummer. I managed to hit the wall. Well, I don't have enough time to finish a new lap, so we will go and back out and go into the lobby and prepare for this race mentally. I'm going to chug myself some of this Coca-Cola. Let's look at our data logger real quick. Generating a graph. Data logs are really cool because you can see all the data from the track and relay that information right here on the screen on what you're hitting, the angles you're hitting. So hopefully we can really perfect that. So as you can see here, you can see where my car is making these turns and how it's hitting these angles. Really cool. I really like the data log feature. And we should be really soon to the start of the race. We have about 30 seconds until the race starts. We have 20 seconds until the race starts. And then we'll have hit Daily Race A, Daily Race B, and Daily Race C. I also eventually plan on making more edited, high-quality video content, because these live streams are cool, but I think I'm going to do some recordings, especially for single-player stuff and weekly challenges and stuff. And also kind of montages, like highlights from the races that I was in, and have it all stitched together into an editing platform and doing it that way as well. I think that would be really fun, really cool. So we are now in the race. We have GT Rico starting first. We got some Brazilians, Mexican, Colombian, Argentinian, a lot of Americans. So this should be a really fun race. I am starting in position 8. Hopefully my starting position is not going to be abysmal. And I also really hope I don't get rammed. And you know what's crazy? I just realized I never checked where I pit. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so bad. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be bad. I forgot to check where to pit. Looks like a lot of people though have the same idea as me with that 911 GT3R. The Porsche it's one of the coolest cars. It really is. It's really one of the coolest cars. You can race it. excited. We are in the middle of the pack. My internet connection, though, is really poor. I'm in the red. That's not great. Alrighty, let's get this going. This is gonna be fun. Oh, buddy. Whoa, I just got smacked. I just got smacked. Holy crap. How do you start a race and just get smacked in the first 3 seconds? That is terrible. We have 10 laps to go. I think I can catch up, though. That was some dirty trick stuff from the guy behind me. I'm surprised he is not going to get a penalty for that. And then to have his car just immediately ghost. It's the way life goes. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Alright, let's lock it. I was doing so good in those qualifiers. Okay, someone got a yellow. And someone did turn, so I'm passing them. We can make a comeback, though. We can get back up into the pack. If I can get back up in the pack and some people crash, more the merrier. Because then I can actually get a fighting chance from my previous position in 8th or 7th. That was it. Getting out of there. Get these top speeds. Accelerating. I'm catching up to Mr. Nobody in Turkish Racer, Argentina. Let's see what we can get around here. Looks like Turkish Racer was the one who had the yellow penalty, so he had to slow down. Now I'm right behind him. And he just went way over the track. He is going to definitely get another penalty. Oh man, he's really going to try to defend freaking 12th position. That's crazy. That's really something. That's a personality skill issue. Like, you're going to defend 12th place. You barely even hold 12th place. Oh my gosh, I spoke way too soon. Oh my gosh. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I spoke too soon. I jinxed myself. Jinxing myself was not the best idea. I gotta lock in and get somewhere reasonable. If I just take it steady and not overthink these turns, I wouldn't have screwed them. Let's see here. Yellow flag again. It's probably because of... Oh, the Brazilian. He is the one that swerves out of control. I got the Colombian right behind me. He's in 14th. I'm in 13th. I'm going to go around the bend here. That was a good turn. Acceleration. Perfect. Follow the white, yellow line. Oh, buddy. There we go. I got a lot of distance ahead from the Colombian on that one. Just need to catch up to those packs of cars. Somebody got another yellow flag, which will bring me closer to another car. Just getting over the bend here. Oh, and it looks like he decided to ditch the race. He just disconnected. That puts me in 12th position.
maybe he is still in the race, but he decided to hit the pits. I don't know. I know the pits are around there. There we go. That's what I want to see. Oh, and I hit the gravel again. Swerve. What an embarrassment to my whole... What am I doing? What is happening? Bruh. That is embarrassing. But that's okay, we're learning. No shame, no foul. That's how we do it. I don't think... I've only raced this track once, and that was in the, like, menu selection book section for the campaign months ago. So all these tracks are pretty new to me. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out how these maps are best used, the corners and the apexes of these turns. Get around the bend here. Go around. Those top speeds, we're going at pretty good speed right now. Holy moly, did you guys see that drift? Oh my gosh. Bro, that's probably the longest drift I've ever done in this game. Dude, I almost did a perfect drift. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, the 14 Mr. Nobody is right behind me. I think number 14 is right behind me. He is right behind me. I just noticed the pit stop location. I'm going to have to eventually go into the pit and change my tires and refuel. Oh, buddy. Bend here. Just try to lock in. Did get some distance away from us and Mr. Nobody. He's now trailing about a second and a half behind me. It's probably just not even a half second behind me on point. Oh, he's catching up a little bit. 12th place. To get around that turn. Could have been worse. This is where we go and really put the pedal to the metal. Try to get some top speeds before this next turn. Oh no, no, no. And we spun out again. Bomber. Bomber. I just got passed up by the Colombian DJ Master. Oh my goodness. Let's try to lock in here. Bend. Oh, that was actually one of my better turns of the race so far. There's the pit lane. Now I see where I have to pit. I'm gonna eventually have to pit. I'm gonna say lap number 6, I'll pit. So after this one, at the end of lap 6, I will decide to do a pit stop. I think a lot of other cars are probably thinking the same. They're either after this lap or the lap after would be a more strategic time to do a pit. Some people do it right in the beginning, so they can just get it out of the way. Going around, that was a good exit on that. Not a good acceleration. I'm actually catching up to the Colombian. Get around this turn, hit the acceleration, and we'll try our best. First place, we have a Brazilian, Hazel, and then Mark is in second with another American, Sauce Boss, in third place. There we go. Got a little bit of speed out of that turn. Get right into it. One more lap, and then we will pit. And Daily Race C is going to be really fun when I master this track. It's always difficult when it's your first time, first playthroughs of doing the tracks, especially for me as a new player. And then over time, it becomes muscle memory. I really like racing against Sophie AI because it is a really smart AI, so I can do more practice and stuff like that there. But AI is nothing like real drivers. Real drivers are ruthless. Oh my gosh, I spun out again. Embarrassing. We'll try again though. We'll try it again. It's all about practice. Oh my goodness. Oh, I just held my car. It almost went into oversteer. Not as crazy as that one drift though. That would have been nutty. Let's get out of that bend. Now we're in the stretch. Oh, I was supposed to pit there. Whoopsie.
Guess I'll have to pit next lap.
That was when I was supposed to pit. Around this bend. I really perfect the turns. I'm going to be having to learn this track for the remainder of the week and the other two tracks. Oh my goodness. Doing a much better lap time this time. The goal is to just not swerve. Oh my gosh, I almost jinxed myself again. I really swear. Oh, hold it, hold it. Oh my goodness. Let's get around the bend here. Buddy. So we holding it in. Alright, we're gonna go with racing hards. I don't think we're gonna need to refuel for the remainder of these 3 laps. So, we're in the pits. Not our hottest race, it's the first race, but we will definitely try again. I think I want to do Daily Race C again. Just really perfect this track as a new player in Gran Turismo. Suzuka circuit, really fun. And the pit stop is actually pretty small, so it's actually not like walking this blend where it can take days getting out of the pit. Metaphorically speaking. Buddy. Let's get out of this turn. The acceleration on the pedal. Ooh. Ooh, that could have been bad. I got Victor right behind me. He's catching up. Oh! Dude! That was a sick drift. I don't know how my car just drifts like that on a turn, but it's crazy. Alright, let's hit the acceleration. Let's get away from the Brazilian. Off. I think with my next race, I'm going to start with racing hards first, and then racing mediums second. I think that would be a better situation overall, a more tactical decision, I think. Starting off with kind of the weaker tires and then doing racing mediums, which is more stable, I think, in my opinion. I can only imagine what racing softs, if they were allowed in this daily race, what that would be like. I mean, people would be just flying around the map. Ooh, there we go. Get around the bend there. Again, the Brazilian is still right behind me.
Not my best turn. Now he's getting closer and closer. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm going to hit the gravel. I'm going to hit the gravel. And I'm going to spin, of course. Oh, man, what a bummer. And that puts me in dead last. I'm literally the worst player in this lobby. That's crazy. But I'm going to assume that these other drivers know a lot more about this game than I do. Oh, buddy. And that was lap 9. That means we have literally just one more lap to finish. I think my driver rating will go down. Get around that bend. Turn around. And it looks like the first place winner is already done. Meanwhile, I'm halfway done with this last lap. He's already done. Oh, buddy. I got 55 seconds to complete this lap. So I gotta get this lap done, or I'm gonna get a DNF. Alrighty, let's just speed along here. Seconds or so left for me to finish this lap. And it looks like I'll finish with like 20 seconds to spare. Alrighty, we finished. We powered through it and we finished. That's what counts. Order of Ehud. Alright. Let's see what my score was. Order of Ehud, my driver rating did go down. Yeah, learn to lose, learn to win. Learn to lose to learn to win. That's what I'm talking about, man. Sun Devil, you're speaking straight facts. Straight facts, fam. That's what I'm talking about. So I love Sun Devil's comments, man. I would force myself to get better. That's right. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm forcing myself to get better, to be a better driver, to be better than I was yesterday, and eventually make it to those higher rating tier systems. So let's see what my driver rating is. Dang, it went way down. I had it at like halfway on the D's. But my safety sportsmanship rating is like maxed out. Like it's pretty much the best sportsmanship rating you can get. Because I do play it safe. 3 minutes until the next race. We're going to try this again. Hopefully we can do a little better. But that was fun. Knowing where the pit stop is finally, I can... let's see here. No, I want to stay in. It kind of sucks you can't go and edit your car from here. How much credits do I have? 2.1 million? That's not bad. Let's see what else is on my page. You guys want to see, as you can see here, I literally have only had this game for 2 months. I bought it in the last week of May and played a lot for June. Now we're in July. As you can see, I'm still playing it. 1,400 miles so far in July, 3,200 in June. That's a lot of mileage. And 212 in May. Let's see here. Driving marathon. Already 110 miles done today for driving. So that's always great news. Oh, I got a comment here. Yo, sorry if I got in your way. Getting back into Gran Turismo 7 after a bit of a break. Hey, that's alright, man. I just started Gran Turismo like 2 months ago, so I'm learning myself, so don't feel too bad. We always want to learn and get better and try our best, and if we fail, we just get back up and try again. So that's the mindset I have with this, and hope to see you again in the next race. That would be awesome, bro. So Mr. Nobody, hope to see you there. Maybe we'll end up in the same race. I saw you in my live stream. I was like talking about, oh, Mr. Nobody, he's right here. At one point we were racing for a couple laps together until I spun out. So yeah, but thank you for commenting in the chat, bro. Thank you so much. So I love seeing comments and stuff like that. If you're wondering, I'm using a Fanatec DD Pro. I'm getting an 8 Nm power supply base coming in today, so that should be awesome. And I can't wait for that to come in. Yeah, man, I noticed more the Gran Turismo community. If you compare it to like Call of Duty or other video game communities and stuff like that, it's actually more or less wholesome than other gaming communities. You know, people want to dap each other up, make sure everybody gets better. I'm all for that type of mindset. You know, we all want to be, you know, like Jan Martinborough in Gran Turismo. We want to become the next big thing in our minds. And the race is starting. We have 1 second. Oh man, I hope to see you there, Mr. Nobody. I hope to see you in the race. Let's see who we're working with here. Ooh, I do not see you in here. I see Hazel. Hazel is in it. I definitely see Hazel. I do not see you in here, so bummer. I hope to see you in the next race after this one. Turkish Racer's back in here. So a few familiar faces back in this lobby. Looks like GT has the best lap time. X Smith with second best lap time, and a guy named Ryan Cooper, he's got the third. So the Americans are in the top 3 podium position, with the Brazilian, Canadian, and the Mexican right behind. Now I am starting in 9th. Hopefully everything works out well. Walking the dog being the next one. Man, I hope you have a good time walking the dog. I love dogs. Dogs are awesome. Big fan of golden retrievers. My wife likes chihuahuas. I have no idea why. I find chihuahuas to be a weird looking dog. But I'm a big fan of golden retrievers. Alrighty, yeah, let's have a clean race. Hopefully everybody does really well. Hope Everybody does a great job. Clean racing, good lap times. Take a bite of that Cheez-It before we race. One sip of the Coca-Cola. All right, we're off. Gotta put my hands on the wheel. Let's do this. Hopefully I don't get T-boned like the last lap. Oh, buddy. Oh my gosh, I almost smacked the Brazilian. And an American going into the grass. Oh my goodness, this is a scene of chaos. Controlled chaos. Ooh, ooh. Alrighty, hit that acceleration. I'm ghosting into another car, and he just passed me, the Argentinian. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A lot of damage, a lot of emotional damage. I'm still in it, though. Everybody's still pretty much linked up together, except for a couple cars in the back. Whoa, and I just got T-boned. And that's going to make me spin into the gravel already. Let's get back in this race. I want to catch up. That was some dirty stuff. Again, my goal is to always race clean. I want to make sure everybody becomes a safe driver with good sportsmanship. So, in this, if I ever hit somebody accidentally, I usually let them actually continue on passing. I know not everybody does that, but I think that's good sportsmanship. Alrighty, let's try to catch back up to the group. Me and GT. GT, you had the best lap time, bro. What happened? Oh, a yellow flag on the field. Somebody got smacked. I just got passed up by GT. But I'm right behind him. And we are catching up to the rest of the pack. Hopefully we can make some good times here. I don't want to swerve because then that would put me really far behind. Oh, buddy. We got some more yellow flags on the field. Some people are getting hit. We're going to see some time penalties. And a man has swerved. Major spray is in the grass. Takes me out of last. Now I'm in 12th position. GT slowly getting faster and faster away from me. But a lot of people picking up yellow flags here. A lot of people probably smacking into each other. We're going to try to catch up to the rest of these cars. We are getting faster and closer. Oh my gosh. Catching up to Racing Boy. And we have made it our goal to get back up to these cars, and we have. Now we just got to overtake them and overpass them. I think around lap number 5 or 6, I will change my tires to Racing Hards. I was supposed to start off with Racing Hards, and I forgot to do that. I'm on Racing Mediums. and that was a decent acceleration out of the turn. Oh, and one guy goes into the gravel. We have gained a new position. And that's another American down for the count. Get around this turn. Really got to watch for these braking patterns here so I don't swerve. Alrighty. We can catch back up. I got Josh right in front of me, fellow American. Get this turn. Hit the acceleration. Alright, we can get this. We can get this. Get some of that acceleration going on. Alrighty. Let's get there. We can do better. We can always do better. Not bad. Try to pick back up. If I can get 9th or better, that will hopefully improve my driver rating this race. Ooh, and another yellow flag. People are picking up yellow flags like it is Christmas morning. Oh, buddy. Oh man, let's go, let's go. They're just a little bit ahead. Ooh, went into the green. Catching up. Getting a little closer. Cut about 0.5 seconds off my lap there. And I'm only 0.6 seconds or so, less than a second behind Josh. Ooh. Holding it together, hold steady. Lap number 4 out of 10. We're in position 10 out of 12. Here at Suzuka Circuit. Daily Race C. Slow it down, don't want to hit him. Oh, and a car has spun. And I'm neck and neck with one of the cars. We have now reached 9th place. Oh my gosh, we are side by side pretty much, and that is really cool with that side cam. And that's GT. GT is a good driver. He's spinning out, I don't know why. He's got the best lap time. At least for qualifier laps. I think Ryan Cooper is up in front. Mr. Ryan is doing quite well, another American up there, and then Mr. Smith is in second with the Brazilian Hazel in third. And they are definitely nailing down. Oh, and right behind me, Mr. Spray and Mr. Spraymore or whatever, he just beefed it. Oh my goodness. Almost went into an oversteer. I held that together. My goodness, my butt cheeks were clenching right there for a half second. Alrighty. It looks like GT overshot his turn, so I'm going to gain up on him a few seconds. He's less than 1 second ahead of me. 0.7 seconds, 0.729. Hold it together. And another yellow flag has popped up on the field. That just made me pass 2 cars. We are in 7th position. What a great lap for us on this one. That is what I am talking about. Anytime the race can change in an instant. 7th position, that's what I am talking about. But knowing GT, he's probably using a manual wheel right now. And obviously manuals are faster. I'm driving an automatic. I got to really train myself to use the manual paddle shifters. I just never have yet, which is pretty much my only, that's my fault. But it's nice to see how good you can get in an automatic. I drive an automatic in real life, so. Alright, let's get over here. Make sure we hit a decent lap. And GT, yeah, the man is like the bane of my existence right now. He is everywhere. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that? That is wild. What was that? I don't even know what happened there. I did not feel, see, when I get my 8Nm boost kit, I should be able to feel that type of vibrations a little better. So let's get up here. We were doing so well at first. And we were really holding those laps together. I'm going to have to pit eventually. I think I'll pit on lap 7 because that lap really messed me up. Oh, hold it, hold it. We got 2 guys pitting. If I can get ahead of them in their pit lane, maybe that will increase my ranking. It did. 5th place. Ooh. Alrighty, let's just keep going up ahead. Alrighty, holding it together. We are in 5th, but I'm going to need to do a pit stop after this lap. I got Turkish Racer, the Argentinian, right behind me. And this is where I beefed it somehow. I don't know how that exactly happened, but it did happen. Whew. Palms are sweaty right now, my goodness. Oh my. Slow it down again, slow it down again. Hit that acceleration out the turn. Oh, a little bit in the red. That slowed me down a little bit. Turkish Racer is getting closer and closer. And here I'm going to have to pit. Ooh, I hope I didn't get a penalty there. We're going to go racing hards. Oh, I meant to refuel. Did I press don't refuel? Oh man, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Yeah, 3-second penalty. Man, I really went into the grass on there. That is gut-wrenching for my times. But at least I won't get last, hopefully. If I can just get one position better than I was last race, that's improvement. Ooh. Holy smokes. Man, I love the sound of screeching tires. It's like that one scene out of Apocalypse Now, you know, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. For me, I love the smell of burning rubber. And I'm gaining up on Denny's, the Brazilian player. Hit the acceleration. Check behind me. Don't see nobody. That 3-second penalty, though, is a big oof. It's really going to bite me. Especially right here where you start the large straight on Suzuka circuit. That 3 seconds is going to feel like eternity. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. Gosh, that felt long. And the car behind me, Victor Vieira, the Brazilian player, he is now closer than ever to catching up to me. Get around this turn. Clean, that was really clean. Get around the bends, hit the straight. Just waiting. Oh, oh. Oh my gosh. Some Tokyo drift right there. Just checking on that back cam a little too long. We are on lap 9 out of 10 on Suzuka circuit. Hopefully I end up in 9th position. If so, that is 1 position better than my last race. I'm not seeing any more yellow flags, so it seems like everybody is pretty separated apart to be able to get these laps cleanly now. Check behind me. Coming out of the bend with some decent speed. Someone is gassing up, Mr. Smith. Try to get that inside apex. Alrighty, let's see here. We have one more lap. get around this bend. Could have been better. Could have been worse. The way things are going, it definitely could have been worse. So 2 seconds, that's not a great lap time. 2 minutes, 7 seconds. This is the final lap of this race. Oh man, I am locked in. I just got to make sure I do not come in last. I'm not trying to get 2 last places. Oh, buddy. There we go. And again, Ryan Cooper up in front. X-Smith. Ryan Cooper just finished. I have 1 minute 22 seconds to finish my lap, or I get a DNF. I do not want that. So we are not going to crash. Now we just got one more stretch. Looks like the majority of the cars are finishing up as well. Yellow flag. What happened here? Oh, and I just got a position. Yeah, baby, let's go. We're gonna finish this game in 8th. That is awesome. Luck indeed. 35 seconds behind the main leader. Hey, that's awesome. That is what I'm talking about. And who ended up coming in last? A few DNFs. Let's see if we got any comments. Hey, Mr. Nobody. Don't need fuel for this one. We'll only make our car heavier for the final run, unless you want the weight for stability. I see. I didn't know that the game calculates the amount of fuel in your tank. That's a pretty cool feature. This is one of the reasons why I love Gran Turismo so much. There's so much in-depth stuff with cars, and it really is a car person's game, in my opinion. I think that's great. My driver rating went up. That's what I wanted. So actually, this is a win. A win is a win. That's what I'm saying. You know, a win is a win. We want the higher driver rating. My sportsmanship rating is already at S tier. So again, drive safe and be a good, healthy driver. Let's see how much it went up. Probably, yeah, not by much. Oh my gosh, that went up nothing. Let's try that again. Man, Suzuka Circuit is a fun one today. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna be doing, and I'm getting good times. 4 minutes until the race starts. I think what I'll do real quick is go downstairs and take a quick bathroom break and run back up. So if you guys are watching, maybe you guys can do that too. Mr. Nobody, hope to see you in the next one, unless you're still walking the dog. Hope to see you in the next race. It starts in 4 minutes. And yeah, I hope to see you there. Thank you for commenting. If anybody else is watching, you can comment as well. I'd love to know your thoughts. But I'm going to go real quick to the bathroom. I am back in here. We are ready to rumble with 2 minutes. That was the quickest bathroom break I've done in my life. So this should be fun. Can't wait to try again. Round 3 of Suzuka Circuit. If I can get top 5 or even podium, man, that would be a blessing. So hopefully we can get that. Alrighty. 1 minute 37 seconds. Just gonna wait for this loading screen. Hopefully everybody is having a good one. I see we got 3 people in the live chat. Mr. Nobody being the main commenter, top fan for this live stream. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, 1 minute left. Hey, back in. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, Nobody. I hope to see you in it. We got literally seconds away from this race starting. So I definitely hope to see you in there. You know, one of the things I'd love to see in Gran Turismo 8 or maybe some update with Gran Turismo 7 in the future is team racing. I think team racing is sorely missing in this game, especially like for events like hypercars and stuff like that. I think if there was team racing, it would bring a lot of in-depth stuff into the game, especially when you gotta communicate with other players and stuff like that. The problem is there's no like game chat or any type of chat really, except for the texting chat. I think if they make an update to the game, one of the best things they could do is add game chat or proximity chat into the racing. But let's see who is in it. Okay, let's see what we got. GT, Mad Matt, Kalel, Carlton, Lolo. I do not see you in here, man. And there's 16 racers. Well, Mr. Oh, GT, yeah, man. I see GT commented on my screen. Good to see you again. Have a good race. You know, you too, GT. I don't know if you're probably not watching this, but I hope you have a great one. I do. So I hope you have a great one, man. I'll do my best. I will do my best. Alrighty, let's see where I'm starting. I'm starting in the 7th position, GT, with the fastest lap time. First position with the Canadian, Mad Matt, in 2nd, and Kalel, the Brazilian, in 3rd. Alrighty, the top 3 lap times with the top first 3 positions.